An excerpt from Dionysius of Fourna's Hermenia, the Painter's Manual, as discovered in Holy Mount Athos in Esphigimenu and Kyries. Draw a monk, crucified on a cross, clothed in a raso and a scufo, barefoot, with his feet nailed to the footrest of the cross. His eyes are closed, his mouth shut. Just above his head is this inscription: Set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth, keep the door of my lips. In his hands he holds lighted candles, and next to the candles is this inscription: Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. On his chest he has a tablet, like a hassock, which says, Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. On his stomach is another scroll, like a title, with these words: Do not be led astray, O monk, by a full belly. Lower down on his body is another scroll, which says, Mortify your members which are upon the earth. Lower down again below his knees is another, which says, Prepare your feet in the way of the gospel of peace. Above, in the top arm of the cross, make a title nailed on it with this inscription: God forbid that I should glory save on the cross of my Lord. On the three arms of the cross make seals, and in the right hand one write this: He that endureth to the end shall be saved. In the left hand one, he who does not renounce everything is not able to be a disciple of Christ. On the seal above the footrest of the cross, straight and narrow is the way that leadeth unto life. To the right side of the cross paint a dark cavern with a big dragon in it, coiled up, and write, The all-devouring Hades. Over the mouth of the dragon is a naked young man, with his eyes bound by a cloth. He holds a bow and shoots at the monk. On his bow is a scroll which says, Maker of lust. Write the inscription above him, The love of harlotry. Above the cave put many snakes, and write, The cares. Near to Hades put a devil dragging at the cross with a rope, and saying, The flesh is weak and cannot resist. At the right hand end of the footrest put a spear, with a cross and a flag, and write on it, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. To the left of the cross make a tower with a door, out of which comes a man sitting on a white horse, wearing a fur hat and robes woven with gold and trimmed with fur. In his right hand he holds a cup full of wine, and his left a lance, on the end of which is a sponge. A scroll is wrapped around the lance, which says, Take delight in the pleasures of the world. He shows them to the monk. Write this inscription above him, The vainglorious world. Below him put a grave, out of which death is coming, holding a large scythe on his shoulder and an hourglass in his hand, and looking at the monk. Above him is the inscription, Death and the grave. Below the hands of the monk on either side put two angels holding scrolls. Write on the scroll of that on the right, The Lord has sent me to help you, and on that of the left, Do good and fear not. Above the cross represent heaven with Christ in it, holding the Gospels on his breast, open at the words, Whosoever will follow me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. In his right hand he holds a king's crown, and in his left a crown of flowers. Below him to either side are two angels looking at the monk, and showing him to Christ, and holding between them a long scroll with these words, Fight that you may receive the crown of righteousness, and the Lord will give you a crown of precious stones. Then write this title, The Life of the True Monk.